was yours how since for the first time since SummerSlam this year. Disappointing show. So I'm waiting for someone to come in the live chat. And tomorrow will be 1 year ago I did a live review of Survivor Series 2022. And I'm gonna be honest to you. This was a good show. Like, might be on the level of Payback, but I say this is probably the second best show of 2023. Money Back Me number 3 also. With us, so tomorrow I will redo ECW November to Remember 1999. Welcome to the live chat, by the way, on my secondary channel, so go subscribe to that one. And this show was not on the level of Survivor Series 2003, 20 years ago, but it was a good show. It was a fun show. It was in the Allstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois. So I say this year's War Games match with the men and women, I think they're better than last year's War Games. But yeah, I know a lot of people are saying, what about Survivors? The matches were pretty good, a lot of surprises. But anyways, let's get on to the show itself, which is the Women's War Games match of, I'm saying it's Team Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Shotzi, and Bianca Belair defeats Damage Control, Bayley, Asuka, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane. This is the first match of the night. It is the best match on the night. But I think what they should do to start with, good opener. To me, the match began with Becky Lynch and Bayley, although I'd rather have Charlotte and Asuka be the first two to start the War Games match, honestly, because what they did in the men's War Games match should have been what we see here between Charlotte and Asuka, because they barely touch each other in this match. And I knew they would be last. Well, yeah. This is the best match of the show so far. And I was like, oh, how is the rest of the card be good? Well, I kept my hopes up. But yeah, the main story of this match is, can Charlotte and Becky coexist because of... Now, this made no sense in the match itself. This makes no sense. I thought the heels won last night on SmackDown to get an advantage for the War Games match, but no, it's some freaking junk food voters that the babyfaces start the team advantage of the War Games. But regardless of the match, the whole dumb thing, best match of the night, and yeah, 9.5 out of 10. So we are going to move on from the next match for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther defeats The Miz to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Miz looked really good in this match. I was hoping The Miz was going to win this match to become the Intercontinental Championship, which, by the way, Michael Cole acknowledged Chris Jericho being a 9-time Intercontinental Championship. I was really shocked Miz gave him a good fight. Yeah, the whole David versus Goliath type of match, but to be honest here, Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles are like the king of the David versus Goliath matches. I thought Miz was going to win for a minute. I thought too, but they want to keep going through the Intercontinental Championship, which I'm fine with that. He wins with the Boston Crab with the knee in the back of the head. Yeah. 8 out of 10. So there's that. Anyways, Santos Escobar defeats Dragon Lee. Again, I thought Michael Cole was going to have a stroke. People want to talk shit about Michael Cole, but give the man his flowers for his best calls, like Mankind winning the WWE Championship. Spoiler for January 4th. Or Guerrero won the WWE Championship. Spoiler for No Way Out 2004 in February. But yeah. But anyways, let's get on to it. Then we get Santos Escobar defeating Dragon Lee. And this match was just a match we could see on SmackDown. I mean, would have been better if it was Santos versus Carlito instead. Probably not. It's just like with Fastlane when LA Knight took AJ Styles' spot in the tag match at Fastlane. It would have been a little better if AJ Styles was in that tag match. Nothing against LA Knight. I'm actually grown a fan for LA Knight. Yeah. Hope everything's not. There's no buffer in the live chat. I guess the entry was legit. I thought it was gonna come back 2 weeks before, but yeah, this match was just a cool down match. A 6 out of 10. Anyways, then we get the second to last match on this show. For the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley defeats Zoe Stark. This match was just nothing. No surprise there. This match was meh. Man, that's all I have to say. It was meh. I'm just hoping for Becky Lynch to be the one to take the title off of Rhea. Did I get the Santos Dragon Lee match 6 out of 10. This match, it's gonna get the same ring, 6 out of 10. And then the main event, the men's War Games match. Team Cody Rhodes of Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and the returning Randy Orton. Although there was a story throughout the night as if Randy Orton is going to show up for the War Games match, which, spoiler, he did. Defeated the Judgment Day of Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dirty Dom, JD Madonna, and Drew McIntyre. Not as great as the women's War Games match, but it was still a great match. Throughout the whole thing, it started with Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Like, it should have been with the women. It should have started with Charlotte and Asuka. This was the right first two to start the War Games match because they had a good feud in the summer from Money in the Bank. I thought he was going to turn. I think it was a little too soon for Randy Orton to turn in his return match. You know, they have from Money in the Bank to SummerSlam. Should have been the main event of SummerSlam, in my opinion. And, yep. Now, when everyone is in the ring, the countdown begun. Rhea Ripley came down with a Money in the Bank briefcase, and I was like, you're seriously not going to have Damian Priest cash in a War Games match, but Randy Orton's music hits. He shaved off that ridiculous musty, whatever the hell that is, and he looked great in this match. He hasn't been seen since, I believe, him and the released Matt Riddle dropped the Raw tag team titles to the Usos. You know, the whole I want them to split the fucking tag titles up. But Randy Orton looked great. He still did the RKO in this match. And Cody's team wins. And the commentators acknowledge Dusty Rhodes never losing a War Games match when Cody comes out. But here's the thing about this whole thing with the men's. The match, a 9 out of 10. The match is a 9 out of 10. And I thought the show's over. Now go back to my SmackDown review last night. Is everything okay in the live chat, by the way? Did it buffer or something? This is the second time I did a live stream since the top 10 worst matches in WWE ever. I said in my SmackDown review, do not be surprised if CM Punk come back. No, it's fine. Bite me in the ass. He did show up. I just hope he behaves. It's going to take a long fucking time for me to gain sympathy for CM Punk. I mean, he left AEW. He got fired because of it. If you want to see my Wrestling Dumpster Fires video on CM Punk's AEW run, yes, we like him as a wrestler. We don't. I hate him as a human being, basically. He just don't act right. Maybe because those stupid AEW, you fuck yourself in the ass. Although it was a business decision, yeah, your fucking business is having Ric Flair in a fucking multi-year deal and having Edge sold his soul to you. Regardless, really fucking regardless, Ric Flair's not getting in his 70s, okay? He's not 100, okay? But regardless, he's in WWE once again. It's a joke. I rather watch WCW in 2000 than AEW today. That's why I didn't watch. That's why I stopped doing Dynamite reviews. Regardless, he's back in WWE in 9 years. The last time we saw CM Punk in a WWE ring was 2014 Royal Rumble. We will hope this will not be like his AEW run. Regardless, I was not expecting Punk to come back. I wonder who he will have a feud with. Here's a little magic booking idea. Okay, I won't tell you this. But who I want? For HLs to punch CM Punk's teeth down his throat. But yeah, Cody. Who are you talking about? Orton? Probably Orton. Regardless, I did not was hyped for Punk coming back. I mean, I was not the biggest CM Punk fan, let's be honest here. But regardless, how we all know his run in AEW was ended by a fucking fight with the Dumb Bucks and Jack Perry and Kenny fucking Omega. Here's a middle finger to those. But regardless, that's my review of Survivor Series 2023, where it all begins again. Well, we'll do my WrestleMania 20 redo of that by WrestleMania reviews on my secondary channel, by the way. Regardless, Survivor Series, it's on the level of Payback. But that show has a significant thing because I was at Payback. Regardless, 8 out of 10 on the level of Payback. 8 out of 10. Yep, I agree with that grade. So tomorrow, my next What If will be rebooking WrestleMania 36, and then Monday will be my Raw review. And Tuesday will be my next Wrestling Dumpster Fires video on ECW's time on TNN and the end of ECW. Yes, it was good. Regardless, Hope everyone enjoyed this video. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe to this channel and my secondary channel, Tyler's Retro Review. Subscribe to both. And yeah, cool. And there. Bye.